What is going on, all my fellow nerds and geeks? So I have got all kinds of stuff from last week. Mail calls, pickups, friends giving me things. So I'm going to start off with a few prints that I picked up. And I'm reading the tube here because I wanted to make sure to get the name right. It's Yugo Animations, like Y-U-G-O Animations. And I think you can find him on Instagram under that. And he does like pop inspired prints. And so when I seen these, I was like, oh, I need to get some. And I was just kind of waiting, but then he put a deal up where it was like buy two, get one free. And so the first one that I picked, obviously you guys know me, I went with the Green Ranger and Dragon Zord. I just thought this was cool. It wasn't the main reason why I picked up the stuff from him. There are two prints that I definitely had to get my hands on, and this is one of them. It is his He-Man print, and then the other one, which I just think this one is awesome, is his Skeletor print. These are really cool. The only thing I would say is he actually signed it on the back. I would be totally okay if he used like a pen to sign on the front, like a paint pen or something. All my other prints, they all have the artist on the front, and I like to see that so I can make sure that they get recognition when people come and see my room and stuff. So there was that. That was a mail call. I'm not going to show them on this video, but I did pick up a couple posters in the big long tube, but they're really hard to roll and unroll. And they are from Infinity Wars and Endgame, because after seeing Endgame, I knew that I wanted those posters, and I got like the full-size big ones, kind of like my Kevin Smith one over here. They're like the 27 by 40. So I definitely wanted to pick those up. I also got a mail call, and I love it because they come in these nice pink bags. I've had another one. This is from the another one of the pins from the Funko Fiends, and this one, I already have the first pin they came out with, but when they put this one out, I knew that I had to get it, and it is just their logo. And let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. And this thing glows in the dark, so I will put a picture of the glow up here. And the other cool thing about it is they actually sent a little sticker, and the sticker glows as well. So they both glow. They both glow really good. So that's really cool. I do like that they threw in a sticker. That's really, really cool. And speaking of glow, a buddy of mine, I was over doing some work on the 3D printer and helping him out with his stuff, and kind of we were throwing some ideas back and forth. And he handed me this, which this is something I know nothing about this, but apparently it's a new vinyl company or creator. And this is called Drunk Face. And if you look, it's very reminiscent of like the, what is it? The Simpsons. And this thing glows, and when I say it glows, I had it in my car just on the drive home, which is about 20 minutes from his house. And the glow on this, when I brought it inside, was ridiculous. Oh, it actually has articulation too. So his arms actually do move. So there you go. His arms go up and down, and it's just a unique little piece. So he just knows I love glow in the dark, so I'll put a picture of the glow in the dark up here as well. It's really unique. I love that he's holding a beer and a chainsaw in one hand. So I think that is really cool. So on to the next thing. Last week was a tiny ghost drop. Oh, here comes Puppy. And I was lucky enough to get one. Actually, this is the first one that I was able to get where it was from the fan club, or I forget what they call it, the paranormal club that I became a part of. So I actually got this a day early, and it is the Gumdrop Tiny Ghost. And I already took it out of the package because I couldn't wait to see what it looked like. And it is pretty cool. So I think this is like the third one that kind of looks like this. There's a blue one and a pink one that also have the same kind of sparkly pattern. But like I said, I'm not going to get all of them, but the ones that really are unique I'm gonna get. So there was that. And I already had it up with the rest of the stuff, and I just, like I said, I was like, I gotta get this video out. So then I put an order in for this, which this is something that I think most people have already gotten. I had such a busy weekend, I waited till the last minute. Actually, today was the last day I could pick it up before they put it back on the shelves for my order. And it is the Earth Day Eve to go with my Wally. I just took a quick look at it when I was in the store. I didn't actually see how the box was, so it looked fine in the front, and when they send them in the shippers, a lot of times they are good. And yes, this one's totally fine. I really like the unique boxes that they do with these. Just like the Batmans, I love how they have the black, so it's so unique. A lot of people don't like it because it is so different, and it doesn't fit with their collection. I like different. I really enjoy it. I mean, the fact that it's got all the recycled bits on it. I mean, it says right on the back there, like, what's recycled and how much of it and all that stuff. That's really cool. And you get a pop out of it. So you're helping save the earth and get a toy too. So, I mean, how cool is that? So then it was free comic book day, and I had to go to work. I actually had to go do a test, go do a class on Saturday. So I was not able to get there super early. So, unfortunately, I did have to miss most of it. I came in, most of the good comics were gone for the free comics. I didn't get any of the free ones, but I did pick up the latest issue of Venom, and this is number 13. And when I went in to get it the first time, it was sold out. I guess the War of the Realms thing is affecting all of the comic books. It's like a crossover thing, so when this came out, a lot of people bought them all. There was no special variant cover or anything like that, but I do love the fact that he's holding a pretty badass looking sword. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that was just that. Just one comic book on free comic book day. But I did get the pop. I got the Constantine free comic book day PX exclusive. And it seems like this is kind of a mashup of the comic book and the TV show almost, because he does look like the Constantine from the TV show. I'll go ahead and pull this one out of the box actually. I just think, wow, they actually did a really, really good job on this pop. So as you can see, he's got like the fire in his hand, but if you look at his tie is actually coming off of him and his jacket is flowing. So they did a really, really good job with this. I don't think I've ever seen one that has the detail or like the tie is poking out like that. That's really cool. So he's got the fire coming from his lighter in his hand, and then the fire in his other hand. So that is a really cool pop, and the paint is almost perfect. I don't see any issues with that paint. So that is really, really cool. And then I was over at HQ, and I was kind of on the fence about getting this one, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it because I love this game, and it's not my favorite costume, but it is an early release of this because I don't think I've seen anybody else with this one. And that is the Spider-Punk PX exclusive, and I got this at HQ, at Funko HQ. And so it is part of the Spider-Man Gamerverse, and just a really cool Spider-Man game. Let's pull this guy out as well. Sometimes they have little hidden secret things under the flaps, but this one doesn't seem to have anything. So I do like that it's got the little spikes on it and stuff. That's kind of fun. So it is a very unique Spider-Man for sure, with the spikes. And they actually did a really good job. They've got the detail on the back of his jacket there. And I love the little kit. Oh, that is cool. I just noticed that. Hopefully you guys can see this. Trying to get out of there. He's got a little spider symbol on his kicks. So that is really, really cool. They did a great job on the paint on this. This actually looks really good as well. So, and a lot of times when you have things that have like little long pieces coming off. The pieces tend to be bent a lot. This one is perfect. So really, really cool. Glad I actually picked that up now that I've seen it up close. It does look really good, and it will fit in great with all of my my other Spider-Man pops. So that is it for this episode. I had a lot to get through. I wanted to get through it quick, not spend too much time on it. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and like and subscribe, ring that bell if you want to get notifications when I upload videos. I'm trying to do one at least every Monday, and then maybe a bonus during the week. Monday seems to be the best day that works for me. So that is it for this episode. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome, people.